Wolves and the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats. The Lady Wolves of Wolfe County come into tonight's matchup 11-16 on the season, while Breathitt County comes into tonight's matchup at 16-7. And of course, Wolfe County head coach by Troy Wilson and Brendan Hayes, head coach of Breathitt County. Should be an interesting one as Breathitt County has won both regular season matchups over Wolfe County back in the regular season, both at Jackson and Campton. And you can pretty much say it's safe to say the Breathitt County is looking for that three-peat with a win over Wolfe County tonight in the district championship. And also, this is what I understand from folks in Breathitt County, a three-peat as well. Should Breathitt County win the girls' championship tonight for the third year in the row, the 55th district tournament. And the crowd is starting to fill in here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum. Let's go ahead and thank everybody that's a part of tonight's broadcast. Big thanks to Michael Bowling, our producer back at Studio Controls, getting us on the radio tonight. Tiffany Moore on site with us as well with our operations on the video streaming, and Anthony Bersaglia is also with us tonight. And a big thanks to our sponsors individually helping out on tonight's broadcast. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Rose Brothers Department Store in Jackson. Also, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply on Main Street in Jackson. Tim Short Chrysler, Highway 80 in Hazard. Appalachian Wireless, Alice Lloyd College. Also, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, the Martin Law Office in Jackson. Wolfe County Farm Bureau on Main Street in Campton. The Breathitt Funeral Home in Jackson. Bates and Sloan Law Office in Hyndman. Baker's Auto Parts, the Napa Store in Jackson. Jackson Flower Shop, Highway 15 in Jackson. Barnett's Plumbing and Electric in Jackson. And by Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store on Highway 15 in Jackson. Those are your sponsors of the 55th District High School Basketball Tournament throughout the week here on WCDJ 103.7 The Wolf. And tell you what, let's do right now. Let's send it back to the station for about a 3-minute break. Get a word in with some of our sponsors, making it all possible, and we'll come right back and have more here in just a few. This is the girls' 55th District High School Basketball Championship game on WCDJ 103.7 The Wolf.
If February is still giving you the winter blahs, Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-Ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, rosebros.com. See new Skechers Slip-Ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson, for all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project. They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturdays, 8 until noon for your convenience. Phone 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
Here's George Minks with Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. George, it's been a crazy year in the car business.
Yes, it has, Randy. You need to come up here and check us out at Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. We have got a whole lot full of new inventory and the best prices on pre-owned inventory.
George, are you still buying vehicles?
Yes, we're buying them every single day. We've got a whole team just dedicated to finding vehicles. Go to our website, timshortchrysler.net, where you will find the best prices of any pre-owned car in the state of Kentucky, guaranteed.
Tim Short Chrysler, Hazard.
February, it's all about connection. And let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best. Opportunity to work for my education. Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
No one wants to hear the words you need open heart surgery. But when you do, you want care you can trust. At Hazard ARH, Dr. James Shoptaw, cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience, leads a team you can count on. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw is with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. Learn more at arh.org/cardiology.
And we are back here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum at Jackson, Kentucky. Breathitt County High School girls 55th District Championship game between Wolfe County and Breathitt County about to get underway here shortly. And a couple of other notes we'll pass along right quick to you. You can tune into the WCBJ, the Wolf Facebook page, both on Friday morning and Saturday morning at 10 o'clock each morning, as we will present the draws of each regional tournament. Of course, the girls' 14th region tournament going to be played at Knott County Central in Hindman this year. And then also you've got the boys' 14th region high school basketball tournament going to be played right here also at the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson next week. And again, the girls' draw will be Friday morning at 10. Boys' draw will be Saturday morning at 10. And we'll have those up on the WCBJ, the Wolf Facebook pages each morning on Friday and Saturday. Anthony, here it is. It's championship time yet again in this district.
Well, going back to what you said earlier, going to add a little bit more to the flavor of what you said there. Yes, Wolfe County had a chance to three-peat in the district in 2022 and 2023. As you mentioned, Breathitt County on the run to three-peat. But this has been since 2006, the 13th time these two teams have met in the 55th District Championship. Currently, right now, Breathitt County holds the edge 9-3. Wolfe County got Breathitt County in 13, 2022, and 2023, but Breathitt County got the Lady Wolves in 17, 19, 2021, 2024, and 2025, as well as 2006, 2008, 2009, and 2011. Talking about the matchups from earlier this season, it was Breathitt County 57, Wolfe County 26, and Breathitt County won the other one 68-23. I talked to Coach Hayes earlier, and he just said, we got to play hard. This third time we're playing them. We can't be lazy. We can't hold back on this with them. And then on the other end, for Coach Wilson, he just wants to see his team slow the speed of Breathitt County down. He said their length concerns them a little bit, was pleased with the way they played against Jackson City in the first half. Thought they could have cleaned some things up in the second half, but it should be a good game tonight here. It's always hard to beat a team three times. And I want to say this really quick while we're talking about girls. Big upset the other night to a lot of people. I didn't think it was as much because I saw Letcher and Perry play each other a couple of weeks ago, but Perry Central upsetting Leslie County 67-64. It'll be Hazard and Perry Central in the girls district championship, and then tonight, and then also as well as just so many other things, and the boys will be playing each other. And I know Knott and Letcher advanced as well too. So, and then Powell and Lee over in the 56th and boys. So it's getting down to the nitty gritty, and that's for sure. And tonight it's all for the marbles to see who gets a better draw in the regional tournament.
And to tell you what we're going to do right now, we're going to send it back to the station one more time for about a 3-minute break as we have the national anthem and prayer ceremonies here. And when we come right back, we'll have starting lineups, the officials, and the tip-off in the girls' championship game here in 3 minutes on WCBJ, The Wolf.
Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045. Or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
If February is still giving you the winter blahs, Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, ROSEBROS.com. See new Skechers Slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson. For all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project, They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturday, 8 until noon for your convenience. Phone 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
Hi, this is George Minks here at Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky. If an automobile is something that you're needing, we have got an amazing selection right now. We got some unreal deals. I'm going to give you just a few examples. We got new Ram trucks right now that you can get up to $18,000 off, guys. Grand Cherokee, some of them you can get up to $10,000 off. And I want you to go to our website because I am so confident in our pricing on our pre-owned vehicles. We have the best deals, not just in Eastern Kentucky, the state of Kentucky. We feel confident in the whole country. JimShortChrysler.net. You will find the best deals on all pre-owned vehicles, new vehicles. We cannot be beat, and we look forward to earning your business. We got lifetime warranties on our new ones, and financing has dropped like crazy. You can come in here now and get a really, really good interest rate. Get down here and see us to take advantage of these deals. And we appreciate all you guys. Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky.
Tax season is here, and nobody likes watching their money disappear. So here's the deal. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, taxes are on us. That's right. We cover the taxes, so you keep more of your refund. Upgrade to the latest phone, save big up front, and walk out feeling way better about tax season. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. So stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Taxes on us right now at Appalachian Wireless because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
And we are back here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum at Breathitt County High School, Jackson, Kentucky, where we are getting set for the tip-off here tonight between the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County and the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. And starting lineup's getting ready to be introduced. And Anthony, run those down for us if you would, please.
First for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. Starting at power forward, she is a junior and wears 0. Ona Hall. Starting at point guard, the sophomore, number 1, Hannah Bush. Starting at small forward, the sophomore, number 55, Miranda Cox. Starting at center, the sophomore, number 12, Cheyenne McGee. And starting at shooting guard, the freshman, number 44, Harper Holbrook. And for the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats, or Lady Cats, excuse me. Starting at point guard, the sophomore, number 3, Lexi Combs. Starting at small forward, the sophomore, check that. Starting at center, the junior, number 34, Macy Brown. Starting at power forward, the junior, number 4, Alexis Pelfrey. Starting at shooting guard, the junior, number 5, Micah Kanoi. And starting at point guard, the junior, number 20, or power forward, the junior, number 23, Charlie Stacy. The Lady Wolves of Wolfe County are coached by Troy Wilson. Average 11-16 record on the year. The Breathitt County Lady Cats are coached by Brandon Hayes, 16-7 on the year. And on top of that, Lady Wolves shooting 33.5% from the field, averaging 30 rebounds a game, giving up 42 points per game, and 40 against the teams that average against them 44. And for Breathitt County, 37.5% from the field. And on top of that, averaging 35 rebounds a game. They're averaging 47 points a game to their opponents, 45 points a game. In the last 10 games, the Lady Wolves are 2-8. In the last 5, they're 2-3. And for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County, in their last 10, they are 8-2 and 3-2 in their last 5. As the lights are out, Breathitt County tonight will be in the white uniforms and the blue numerals, blue letters, blue trimmings. The Wolfe County Wolves will be in the blue uniforms, white numerals, white letters, and white trimmings. Your officials for tonight's game, Chris Spurlock, John Stacy, and Kenneth Gay. And to take you through tonight's play-by-play action of the girls' 55th District Championship game, Tyler Wolf.
And here we go. We are set to tip this one off here between the Lady Bobcats and the Lady Wolves of Breathitt County here tonight on WCBJ 103.7 The Wolf. And also, we've got live audio as well And video, I should say, as well, also on the WCBJ Facebook and YouTube pages. Whistle is blown, and the ball is going to be going up in the air, and it is going to be Breathitt County coming down with the tip to start to this one here tonight. And with it for Breathitt County is going to be, looks like here, Pelfrey. She'll get it off to Kanoe. And Kanoe with it. And she'll dribble out top of the key. Over down to Pelfrey, out to Combs. Combs. And Kanoe going to fire along, too. That one is good for the Lady Bobcats. And they draw first control in this one, 2-0. Here comes Wolfe County as they'll bring it up the length of the floor. As Holbrook brings it up across the timeline for the Lady Wolves. As Holbrook gets it out to the right wing. Over down to Bush. Bush with it. As Bush dribbles. Being guarded by Pelfrey. Gets it out to Holbrook now. Breathitt County in a 2-3 zone defense as Holbrook gets it out on the right wing. Out to Bush once again. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Breathitt County 2, Wolfe County 0 early on. As Bush being guarded by Pelfrey here for the Lady Bobcats. Bush trying to find a way into the inside, and she finally finds it with Holbrook inside. Back out to the left wing to Cox here.
And the Lady Wolves here just going to step in. They're going to hold the ball a little bit. Lady Bobcats or Lady Cats trying to be a little bit more aggressive in this man-to-man. But Kanoe on that jumper, she took it almost at the 3, but it was a 2, knocked it down. And now Lady Wolves, you can just tell, Tyler, they've learned from the first 2 matchups. They're taking their time offensively.
Yep, this is a different start than the other 2 with these 2 teams right here for sure. And it's Cox going up on the inside. One-hander could not get that to fall. And a rebound, Breathitt County, as they'll get it up the length of the floor. Here comes Combs. She'll get it out to Kanoe, back out to Combs. And Kanoe with it on the right wing, back out to Combs. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Breathitt has the lead 2-0 here. Getting this one off to a slow start. Different than the previous 2. Again, I must say, Pelfrey out to Kanoe. And out to Combs. Combs with it. Back out to Kanoe. Wolfe County in a 2-3 zone defense. They get it out to Combs. And it's off to Pelfrey on the left corner. Now to Kanoe. She'll fire a 3. That one bounces off, and Holbrook going to come down with a rebound for Wolfe County. As Holbrook going to get it across the timeline here for the Lady Wolves. Breathitt County again set up in the 2-3 zone. They'll get that one off to Cox here for the Lady Wolves. Cox backs away out top of the key up into Holbrook. Loose ball, and it's maintained in there by McGee of Wolfe County. And here's a jumper this time by Holbrook. It's good for Wolfe County from the baseline, and it's tied at 2-all. Here come the Lady Bobcats.
And again, Wolfe County went through that man-to-man, broke down the defense quickly. They found the weak spot on the weak side. Huge shot by Holbrook, and as you said, we're knotted up. Great game so far. Yeah, good call there as Holbrook, a little bit of an uncharacteristic foul there, pushed off on Combs, and that'll be her first team first.
And it will be Miss Macy Brown inbounding it for the Lady Bobcats as Brown will get that one off to Kanoe. She'll fire a downtown 3, and it's good for the Lady Bobcats, and it's 5-2 Breathitt County.
That was a nice look. They left her wide open, and she nailed it.
And Harper Holbrook going to bring it up the length of the floor now for Wolfe County. 4:42 to go, first quarter. Breathitt County 5, Wolfe 2. Holbrook out to the left corner to Hall. And almost lost it, but gets it into Cox. Over to Bush. Breathitt in the 2-3 zone here as Bush going to work it up on the right wing. Backs away. Dribbles, loose ball, maintained in there by Holbrook of the Lady Wolves. Holbrook being guarded by Kanoe. And she'll work it up inside. Jumper on the way. That one bounces off, and Brown going to come down with it for the Lady Bobcats.
That man-to-man's giving Wolfe credit fits. They can't really find anything through it. Going to have to move it around and see if they can get some shots inside or on the wing.
And it's Combs. She'll get it off to Kanoe. Over to Pelfrey. And Brown with the one-hander. It's good for the Lady Bobcats.
Took advantage of the mismatch. Had it right there as they're going to tie their shoe. But right there, Tyler, as you mentioned, pass going down to Brown. She had the body. She had the side on the post. Laid it in. Wolfe County's going to have to find somebody to match with her tonight.
And the Lady Wolves bringing the ball up the length of the floor. Coach Troy Wilson whispering something in Holbrook's ear. As Holbrook brings it up to the top of the key, up inside, spins around, goes in for a put-up, and she nails it for the Lady Wolves.
That was nice. Off balance, off the glass and in. Beautiful shot.
It's 7-4. Breathitt County with a 3-point lead in the basketball here. And here comes Lexi Combs with it for the Lady Bobcats. Out to Pelfrey, into Brown on the left corner. Brown inside to Combs. A one-hander bounces off. And a rebound. McGee of Wolfe County. And we got a jump ball on the floor. Possession stays with Wolfe County.
Boy, big defensive stop there for Wolfe County to have the block, to get the fight and the rebound in there. That's what you want to see as they were in that zone. And it's giving Breathitt County fits here early on.
And Holbrook going to get it up across the timeline for Wolfe County. Holbrook gets it over to Hall. Hall with it. She dribbles, guarded by Combs, gets it into Holbrook on the top of the key. She'll fire a three, and that one bounces off. And jump ball going to be called here. And possession, Breathitt County.
Yeah, it was a jump ball. Good move there by Stacy and Cox, just fighting it out. It's going to be an interesting matchup to watch throughout the night to see who wins the boards on the battle between those two.
And it is going to be Lexi Combs here for Breathitt County, getting it up across the timeline to the top of the key, over to Pelfrey on the left wing, double team, gets it out to Kanoy. She'll fire another three. That one bounces off. Brown with a rebound, put up and good for the Lady Bobcats.
That's there all day. Just got the rebound on the weak side and nothing but off the glass, and good move there for Breathitt County.
And Harper Holbrook going to get it up across the timeline here for Wolfe County as they're down 5 to Breathitt County, 9-4. Hall with it for the Lady Wolves. She's guarded by Combs. Hall gets it into Holbrook. Holbrook, jumper from the left elbow. That one bounces off. And a rebound this time, Kanoy of the Lady Bobcats over to Combs. Combs with it. Up across the timeline to the top of the key. Wolfe County set up in a 2-3 zone defense. Pass over to Kanoy, back over to Combs, up inside to Brown. Brown out of the right corner to Pelfrey. Combs going to fire a three. That one bounces off. And Wolfe County's Hall will come down with a rebound. Over to Holbrook now. As Holbrook going to take her time with it to get it up across the timeline. It's Breathitt County 9, Wolfe County 4. 1:45 to go. First quarter. Girls 55th District Championship game. Holbrook gets it over now to Bush. Bush out on the right wing here for Wolfe County. Over on the right corner to McGee. Back out to Bush. Top of the key to Holbrook. 1:30 to go. Cox, a jumper from the baseline, left corner, good for Cox at Wolfe County.
They left her wide open. She shot that with confidence and authority. Gets a big applause from Coach Wilson. Nice shot by the sophomore.
And Wolfe County has got the Lady Bobcat lead to 3. Here come the Lady Bobcats. Kanoy over to Combs. Combs back to Kanoy. Kanoy guarded by Bush. Wolfe in the 2-3 zone defense. Combs, cross-court pass. Over now to Kanoy, back over to Combs. Combs with it. And they'll get that one out to Stacy. And Kanoy going to fire a three for the Lady Bobcats. No good. McGee with a rebound for Wolfe County. And she'll get it off to Holbrook here. Holbrook going to get it across the timeline. 49 seconds to go, first quarter. Again, Breathitt County 9, Wolfe County 6 is your score. As Holbrook is double teamed as she dribbles here.
That was a rush three on that last possession by Breathitt County. They got to settle down and do it like they did earlier when they knocked that first one down. More patience on offense.
Here comes Cox with it on the inside. Up to Holbrook. Over to McGee. Right corner three. Bounces off. Hall with a rebound, though, for the Lady Wolves. Over to Bush. Bush on the top of the key. And we're going to have a timeout. Troy Wilson and Wolfe County. And we'll see if this will be a 30 or a 60. It's a 30. And we'll take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds. This is the girls' 55th District Championship on WCBJ, The Wolf.
Hazard ARH is excited to announce our new women's health clinic. The clinic offers comprehensive services, including well woman care, pregnancy care, contraceptives, menopause care, and more. Our women's health team includes OBGYN Dr. Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt, and physician assistant Crystal Gibson. Visit us at 200 Medical Center Drive next to Hazard ARH Hospital. To schedule an appointment, call 439-5220. ARH, more for Appalachia.
9-6, first quarter. Wolfe County trailing by 3 with the basketball. 18.6 seconds remaining.
And Wolfe County inbounds it back into play. Bush going to get it into Holbrook as she's guarded by Combs. Amir's still in there by Hayes, but maintained in there, though, by Hall of Wolfe County, down to 10 seconds. Here in the first quarter, as Hall will take her time with it to hold it out for one last shot. A bounce pass to Holbrook. Over now to Bush on the left corner, down to 2 seconds. Bush inside. And we're going to have a foul right there.
No, she walked, turnover.
Okay.
First turnover of the game for the Lady Wolves as she tried to create something. Spurlock saw it and got the walk.
And a half-court shot by Combs of Breathitt County, no good to end the first quarter. So we played one complete. It's Breathitt County 9, Wolfe County 6 in the girls' 55th District Basketball Championship. And we're back in 60 seconds on WCBJ, the Wolf.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6 on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Your local Wolfe County Farm Bureau agents in Campton are Susan Cable and Roy Kelly, 606-668-3485.
This is Jeff Hamilton. My wife Jessica Moore Hamilton and I were recently blessed to purchase the Breathitt Funeral Home. We believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final service within a reasonable budget. We welcome the opportunity to price match, and we offer pre-need burial policies that lock in the price and are transferable like all pre-arrangements. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
9-6 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Wolfe County with the basketball going right to left on your radio dial.
And Hall inbounded for Wolfe County, and a steal in there by Combs, and she turned it over and couldn't control the ball on the steal, so back over to Wolfe County.
Until the end of the first quarter there, we had no turnovers in the game. Wolfe County with 2 quick turnovers, Breathitt County with their first.
Hall will inbound it back into Holbrook for Wolfe County. Cox, a jumper from the left elbow. That one cannot fall. Stacy with a rebound for Breathitt County. She spins around, gets it off to Pelfrey. She'll bring it up the length of the floor, down the right lane across the timeline. Over down to Combs. Combs going to dribble it up. Gets it off to Hayes. Back over down to Pelfrey on the top of the key. Over to Combs. Left corner three. Money for Lexi Combs of Breathitt County.
It's her first points of the game. Huge shot. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Cats at 6.
12-6. Breathitt controlling this one. Wolf with possession of the basketball. Here comes Holbrook, guarded by Combs, and we got a whistle, and we're going to have a foul.
Yeah, it'll be on Lexi Combs, her first team first. Breathitt County went that whole first quarter without committing a foul. The only foul in that first quarter was on Harper Holbrook for the Wolves, so only a total of 2 fouls so far in this game.
And it is going to be Miss Ona Hall inbounding for Wolfe County here. She'll get it back into Harper Holbrook, and as Holbrook will dribble the basketball down the middle and get it up across the timeline here, and gets a pass over to Miranda Cox on the left wing here. Cox being guarded by Brown of Breathitt County. As Cox going to get it up inside. Steps called against Cox at Wolfe County. Back over to Breathitt County.
And the defense of Macy Brown, the height, caused the hesitation there by Cox. Of course, Macy Brown played for several years there at Owsley County. And but coming over here being a big addition for Breathitt County now. 3 straight turnovers for the Lady Wolves.
And it is going to be Combs off to Pelfrey, back to Combs, over to Hayes, over to Combs now on the top of the key, up inside to Brown, right wing this time to Pelfrey. Pelfrey back out top of the key, Combs a 3, and that one bounces off and over the backboard and back over to Wolfe County.
So now the Lady Wolves have an opportunity. Go back to what they did there in the first quarter. Miranda Cox took a shot, a little bit of tough angle. Wolfe County got to try to work it in, find a way to get some scores, and maybe try to get to the free throw line as well.
And it's going to be Miss Holbrook inbounding to Cox. A cross-court pass to McGee as she'll bring it up to the left wing for Wolfe County. She's guarded by Combs. And gets the pass off to Holbrook. Holbrook going to get it up top of the key. Wolfe County guarded by Combs. Back out to McGee on the left wing. She dribbles with it. 6:29 to go. First half. Breathitt 12, Wolfe 6 girls action. As McGee gets it off to Hall. Hall on the top of the key. Works it up inside. Right corner to Bush. She'll fire a 3. Drains it for Wolfe County.
Good patience, Tyler. They moved the ball around there. That's Wolfe County's first 3 of the game. They're 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Huge bucket to answer the 3 at the other end.
6:05 to go, first half. Breathitt 12, Wolfe 9. Here comes the Lady Bobcats. Combs over to Pelfrey. Over to Combs with it on the top of the key. She'll work it up inside. Over to Hayes. They'll get it off now to Pelfrey. Over now to Hayes. Hayes up inside. One-hander rolls off. Brown rebound put up and good for the Lady Bobcats.
It's her 4th rebound and 6th point tonight. She is really cleaning up on the boards, really sparking the Lady Cats to have this lead. And now Breathitt County in the 1-2-2 full court press, and the Lady Wolves break it.
And it is going to be Hannah Bush with it here down the right lane for Wolfe County. As Bush gets it up to the top of the key for Wolfe County, spins around, gets it off to Cox. Cox takes her time with it as she dribbles. Hand off pass to Hall. And a backcourt nope. Foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Breathitt County's Tinley Hayes. That's her first, team second. Hayes, 5 points a game on the year to go along with 3 rebounds. Lexi Combs, of course, the hot hand, 16.3 points on the game per year and 4.9 rebounds.
Ona Hall going to inbound it to Miranda Cox here for Wolfe County. 5:15 to go in the first half as Cox gets it off to Bush. Bush going to dribble. Work it up on the inside. Backs out to the right wing to McGee. McGee top of the key to Hall. Hall with it here for Wolfe County. She'll drive up inside left corner to Holbrook. And she'll get it up inside the paint. Bounce pass to McGee on the right wing. McGee spins around. Inside to Cox. Cox with it. She'll get it back out to McGee. She'll fire a 3 for Wolfe County, and that one bounces out. And Cox with a rebound, and we've got a foul here.
Big rebound there by Cox. That's going to be her first rebound of the game. Wolfe County now 1 of 5 as a team from beyond the arc. And right away, Hayes picks up 2 quick fouls. That's the third team foul in Breathitt County. 2 shots coming up for Cox.
And the first one of 2 for Miranda rolls off.
And they are a 49.3% free throw shooting team. Is the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County, and back into the game is Kanoy for Hayes.
And Cox going to get a second free throw here for the Lady Wolves. It's up and it's good. And that makes it Breathitt County 14, Wolfe County 10. Timeout, Breathitt County a full timeout. And we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is the girls' 55th District Basketball Championship game on WCBJ, The Wolf.
For over 25 years, we've fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let's fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
If you're a do-it-yourselfer that likes to service or do repairs to your own automobile, you need to visit Baker's Auto Parts, Highway 15 South in Jackson. Jim Baker and his staff welcomes your business. Baker's is your Napa store in Breathitt County, offering those quality Napa parts and accessories. Baker's is also your PPG Automotive Paint headquarters. When you need parts, accessories, oil, filters, or anything for your automobile, visit the pros at Baker's Auto Parts, your Napa store in Jackson. Give Jim Baker a call at 606-666-2460.
4:45 in the second quarter. It's Breathitt County 14, Wolfe County 10. Want to give a quick shout out to Coulter Sumter listening to us all the way in Wattsburg, and my mom and dad as well too, and hope everyone's enjoying the game.
Brown with the one-hander there for Breathitt County is good, and that makes it 16-10 Breathitt County. And here comes Harper Holbrook across the timeline for Wolfe County. As Holbrook drives inside, one-hander rolls off, and Brown going to get the rebound for Breathitt County. She's going to get it over to Combs, as Combs going to work it down the right lane across the timeline for the Bobcats here. 4:10 to go, first half. Combs spins up inside the paint. Back out to Canoy for a 3. That one bounces off. And it is going to be Holbrook with a rebound for Wolfe County. As Holbrook gets it down the left lane here, she'll dribble. Now get it up across the timeline. 3:57 to go, first half. Breathitt 16, Wolfe 10. And steps against Wolfe County, back over to Breathitt County.
Just a tough break there for Wolfe County. Back to Macy Brown's score. Breathitt County has that all night. That is such a mismatch on the post. They're going to have to switch out between McGee and Cox, find an answer. Neither one of them in foul trouble, but Brown needs to continue to take advantage. Look for the Lady Cats to get it into her more.
And it's Pelfrey into Brown underneath. A one-hander layup, and it rolls off for Brown, and a rebound Bush of Wolfe County. As Bush going to get that one over to Holbrook, as Holbrook gets it up across the timeline, guarded by Combs. 3:30 to go, first half. Holbrook continues to dribble against that aggressive defense of Breathitt County. Here comes Bush with it toward the baseline for Wolfe County. A put up underneath and a foul on the Lady Bobcats.
That's going to be on Pelfrey. That'll be her first, team fourth. And to your comment about the aggressive defense, Breathitt County has stayed in man all night. Wolves mixed it up with a 1-3-1 and a 2-3 zone. And now Bush with a chance to get it back down to 5 or 4 points here.
And Bush, first one of 2 is no good for the Lady Wolves, so she'll get one more here.
and now makes the Lady Wolves 1 of 3 as a team from the free throw line. They started off 1 and 2 as Miranda Cox is 1 of 2 in her last trip.
And the second free throw, no good for Bush. And a rebound this time. Stacy of Breathitt County as Stacy gets it off to Combs here. She'll bring it up the length of the floor here for the Lady Bobcats. 3:15 to go first half. And it's Combs. One-hander on the way, bounces off, and it is going to be, looks like there's Stacy with a rebound for Breathitt County and a foul on Wolfe County.
This will be Wolfe County's first foul of the second quarter, and they're going to get that on Miranda Cox, her first. And for the first time tonight, Tyler, we played almost 13 minutes in this game, and this is the first time Breathitt County shooting the free throws.
And the first 1 of 2 for Miss Charlie Stacy of the Lady Bobcats is no good, and Stacy is going to get one more here from the charity stripe for Breathitt County tonight. And the second free throw, Stacy, is good. And it's 17-10. Breathitt County pushes their lead out to 7. Here comes Wolfe County as Ona Hall dribbles against Canoe on the defense for Breathitt County. As Hall gets it up to the top of the key for the Lady Wolves. 2:53 to go first half. Hall with a bounce pass to Holbrook. She'll drive up inside. Over to Bush. Bush going to drive up toward the baseline. Spins around. Put up underneath. And Bush gets it for the Lady Wolves.
Nice take. Great move there by Bush. Got Breathitt County a little off on the offense. Their defense, they needed that bucket.
And it is going to be, looks like here, Combs with it at the top of the key for the Lady Bobcats. She's out on the right wing. Passes to Canoe. She's double teamed. Gets it back out to Combs on the right corner. Gets that one underneath to Stacy. Out to the left wing to Belfry. Belfry being guarded by Bush. A bounce pass over to Canoe. Out on the right wing to Combs. Up inside to Brown for the Lady Bobcats. Spin around and a foul is going to be called.
Whoa, that was close. That was great triple team defense as they're going to get that on McGee. That will be her first, team second. And they're going to say that was a shooting foul. So Brown with 2 big ones, her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
And the first 1 of 2 for Brown for the Lady Bobcats is good.
Breathitt County, a 64.6% free throw shooting team on the season. And for the Bobcats, the junior Harper Allen, averaging about a rebound and a point a game this year. Macy Brown with 9 points for the Lady Cats.
And Brown going to go up for a second free throw for the Lady Bobcats, and she drains it. And now it is 19-12. Breathitt County's back out to a 7-point lead, and Wolfe County with possession of the basketball here. Down to 2:07 to go in the first half. It's Holbrook up on the top of the key, out to the left wing to Cox now for Wolfe County. Cox will back away. She's being guarded by Brown, and she'll get it up top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Hall, and there's going to be a foul right there.
See if they get this on officially. It will be on Macy Brown, her first, team 5th. So Tyler, Wolfe County in the bonus the rest of the way. They're 1 of 4 right now as a team from the free throw line. They got to take advantage of these free throws.
First 1 of 2 for Ona Hall is up, and that one bounces off.
Ona Hall averaging 4 points per game on the year to go along with 7.6 rebounds. Looking for her first point tonight.
Hall going to get set here for the second free throw for Wolfe County. The shot is up. And it's no good. Cox with a rebound, though, for Wolfe County. And we've got a whistle timeout. Troy Wilson of Wolfe County. We'll see if the 30-second timeout's what they're going to take, and we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is the girls' 55th District Championship game on WCBJ, the Wolf.
Your friends Craig Robinson and Nick Napier, the owners of Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store on Highway 15 in Jackson, and Tire Works on Highway 15 in Jackson. And remember, when you need automotive parts or tires, call your friends at Hutch Automotive at 666-7546. And when you need tires, call 666-4927. That's Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store, and Tire Works of Jackson.
1:48 remaining until halftime. It is Breathitt County 19, Wolfe County 12. Breathitt County holding on to about that 5 to 7 point lead range. Wolfe County's had some opportunities. They're going to need some buckets here really late. And again, Wilson's got to love the pace of this game because he's still keeping it close, and it's by far anyone's ball game.
And it is going to be Wolfe County inbounding the basketball back into play, and a steal into Breathitt County. How about that right out of the gate? And it's Combs. Shot it no good. Brown with a rebound. Out to Belfry, a 3. Bounces off. McGee with a rebound for Wolfe County. as it is going to be McGee getting it off here to Holbrook, as Holbrook gets it down the middle across the timeline. And gets a bounce pass to Cox here. 1:25 to go, first half. Breathitt 19, Wolfe County 12. Has Cox. Works it up on the left wing. And a steal turnover as Breathitt County gets the steal as Canoli gets it off to Combs. Combs going to work it up the baseline, a jumper, and that one bounces off. And, yep, there's a
foul on Wolfe County. They're going to get this on Bush. That will be her first, team third. I thought there for a second Combs could have kicked it in the corner, but instead she'll get two big ones here.
First one of two for Combs, and she gets it for the Lady Bobcats.
Her fourth point of the evening. She's got a couple of steals. Lady Wolves haven't protected the ball. 6 turnovers so far.
Second free throw, good for Combs of the Lady Bobcats, and they push their lead out to 9, 21-12 over Wolfe County. 1:07 to go, first half. Here come the Lady Wolves as McGee on the left lane here for Wolfe County. She dribbles, being guarded by Pelfrey. And we've got a whistle.
Yeah, it's a 5-second call there. Coach Wilson was trying to tell her to get off. I don't know if you've noticed that, Tyler, but sometimes McGee had a hard time getting rid of the ball. They don't call that 5-second call often, but they did there, and right in front of the referee's eyes. Nothing you can do about it.
And it's going to be Breathitt County with a basketball here as they're going to take advantage of that turnover on that Wolfe County committed there, rather, as Combs gets it off to Pelfrey. Over now to Combs, a three, and she drains that one from downtown Jackson for the Lady Bobcats. 24-12. Steal, Breathitt County, one-hander. Combs is good. Wow, Breathitt County just clicking all cylinders offense. I'm impressed. And here's Holbrook, and we've got a foul on Breathitt.
It's going to be on Lexi Combs, her second, team 7th. And all of a sudden, Breathitt County on a 7-0 run. I actually checked that. My apologies. On a 9-0 run, it was 17-12. And now 2 big free throws coming up for Bush, where she has 5 points and is 0 of 2 from the line tonight. Or check that, rather, Holbrook at the line.
First one of 2 for Holbrook is good.
But she's got 4 in the game. That's her first miss. She averages 14.3 points per game to go along with 2.6 rebounds on the season.
She give one more here for the Lady Wolves. It's up, and it's good. And just like that, Breathitt County going to bring the ball up the length of the floor here with 17 seconds to go here in the first half, as it is Breathitt County 26, Wolfe County 13 up on the scoreboard right now. 10 seconds to go, as it will be Canoy off to Combs. Combs off to Pelfrey, inside to Brown. One-hander good for Brown of Breathitt County to end the first half. And we have played one half complete here. The girls' 55th District High School Basketball Championship game right now at halftime. Breathitt County 28 and Wolfe County 13. And we're coming right back here in just about 4 minutes. And Anthony will have your first half stats and more. And we'll be back in 4 minutes. This is the girls' 55th District High School Basketball Championship game from WCBJ, the Wolf.
Barnett's Plumbing and Heating is a local, family-owned business with over 35 years of experience. They offer services and have license for electrical work, plumbing work, heating and cooling work. They do septic tank installations and also work with sewer lines and gas lines. Give Ricky Barnett a call at 606-568-5226. That's 606-568-5226, and Ricky will take care of you pronto. That's Barnett's Plumbing and Heating, Jackson.
If February is still giving you the winter blahs, Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. Don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, rosebros.com. See new Skechers slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Hi, this is George Minks here at Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky. If an automobile is something that you're needing, we have got an amazing selection right now. We got some unreal deals, and I'm going to give you just a few examples. We got new Ram trucks right now that you can get up to $18,000 off, guys. Grand Cherokee, some of them you can get up to $10,000 off. And I want you to go to our website because I am so confident in our pricing on our pre-owned vehicles. We have the best deals, not just in Eastern Kentucky, the state of Kentucky. We feel confident in the whole country. JimShortChrysler.net. You will find the best deals on all pre-owned vehicles, new vehicles. We cannot be beat, and we look forward to earning your business. We got lifetime warranties on our new ones, and financing has dropped like crazy. You can come in here now and get a really, really good interest rate. Get down here and see us and take advantage of these deals. And we appreciate all you guys. Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson, for all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project. They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturdays, 8 until noon for your convenience. Phone 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Go far.
Don't let pain slow you down. At Hazard ARH Orthopedics, we specialize in diagnosing, treating, and repairing bones, joints, and connective tissue. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, our expert team offers the latest non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Plus, no referral is needed. That's right, you can schedule you at Hazard ARH Orthopedics by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
28-13, Breathitt County over Wolfe County in the girls' 55th District Championship. Here live from the Fairce Woods Coliseum on WCBJ The Wolf radio dial and YouTube and online as well. And we'll look at the stats for you first. At the end of the first quarter, it was 9-6. Breathitt County led Wolfe County, and then here at halftime, Breathitt County was able to pull off 19 points in that second quarter to Wolfe County 7. That's how we're at 28-13. In the turnover category, Lady Wolves had 7. The Lady Cats had a 1. And your individual scoring, Ona Hall was 0 of 2 from the free throw line, had 2 points. Hannah Bush had 1 foul. She was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 5 points. Miranda Cox, 3 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds. Cheyenne McGee, she had 2 rebounds. Harper Holbrook was 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 points and 2 rebounds. Lady Wolves had 9 rebounds. And the fouls, Harper Holbrook, McGee, Cox, and Bush all had 1 foul apiece for the Lady Wolves. I had them as 2 of 8 from the free throw line with 9 rebounds. And now here for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County, Lexi Combs, 10 points. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 2 fouls. Tinley Hayes had 2 fouls. And Macy Brown having the big half, 12 points to go along with 6 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Micah Kanoy, 5 points, 1 rebound. Charlie Stacy, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 4 rebounds. And Breathitt County had 11 rebounds. They were 5 of 6 as a team from the free throw line. Macy Brown and Pelfrey both had a foul apiece. And Breathitt County, amazingly, 1 turnover in that first half. They won the rebounding edge 11-9. And then here from beyond the arc, Lady Wolves were 1 of 5. And then the Lady Cats of Breathitt County, 3 of 10. And then at the other game notes here, it was a 9-0 run by Breathitt County after it was 17-12. They closed the half on an 11-1 run, and that's how we're at 28-13. But we're 4:18 away from the start of the second half. Let's throw it back to the station for one more 3-minute break here on WCBJ The Wolf.
Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045. Or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Your local Wolfe County Farm Bureau agents in Campton are Susan Cable and Roy Kelly, 606-668-3485.
This is Jeff Hamilton. My wife Jessica Moore Hamilton and I were recently blessed to purchase the Breathitt Funeral Home. We believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final service within a reasonable budget. We welcome the opportunity to price match, and we offer pre-need burial policies that lock in the price and are transferable like all pre-arrangements. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
For over 25 years, we've fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
If you're a do-it-yourselfer that likes to service or do repairs to your own automobile, you need to visit Baker's Auto Parts, Highway 15 South in Jackson. Jim Baker and his staff welcomes your business. Baker's is your Napa store in Breathitt County, offering those quality Napa parts and accessories. Baker's is also your PPG Automotive Paint headquarters. When you need parts, accessories, oil, filters, or anything for your automobile, visit the pros at Baker's Auto Parts, your Napa store in Jackson. Give Jim Baker a call at 606-666-2460.
Your friends, Greg Robinson and Nick Napier, the owners of Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store on Highway 15 in Jackson, and Tire Works on Highway 15 in Jackson. And remember, when you need automotive parts or tires, call your friends at Hutch Automotive at 666-7546. And when you need tires, call 666-4927. That's Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store, and Tire Works of Jackson.
Minute remaining until we start the second half here on WCBJ. The Wolf of the Girls 55th District Championship game. Breathitt County closed that half on an 11-1 run. It was 17-12, but now 28-13. I think just Wolfe County has a little bit of a problems with the mismatch down low with Brown causing troubles, but I think Cox and McGee are doing the best they possibly can. And Tyler, nice drive down on the way down here as Lady Wolves will have the ball in about 30 seconds, but enjoyed the ride down here. I see you and Tiff went to Taco Bell and KFC before the game.
Yep, hard to beat it here at Jackson, I will say that.
Yeah, you've traveled this road many a times this year. Many a times. Miles on the car, my friend.
25,000 to be exact. 25,000 in a year's time. That's what you can do when you do sports for a living.
That's the truth. It never stops.
And Breathitt County's going to inbound here to start the third quarter. As we get it underway here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum, be sure to join us once again tomorrow night for the boys' 55th District Championship at 7 o'clock. Here comes Kanoy. Inbound into Combs for Breathitt County to start the third quarter. As Combs gets it off to Belfry. Wolfe County in the 2-3 zone. Off to Kanoy. Left corner Combs a three. And that one bounces off. Belfry with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul on Wolfe County to start out the third.
Be on McGee, her second team first. And a solid rebound there by Pelfrey, her first rebound. And now she's looking for her first point tonight, averaging 5.3 points per game and 2.8 rebounds on the year.
And the first one for Miss Belfry is no good. She'll get one more for the charity stripe for the Lady Bobcats here.
Breathitt County only had 3 scores in that first half and still with a 15-point lead.
Second one good for Pelfrey of the Lady Bobcats, and that pushes their lead to 16 at 29-13. Here come the Lady Wolves as Harper Holbrook is going to bring it up the length of the floor down the left lane for Wolfe County. She gets it up across the timeline, being guarded by Kanoe. Up at the top of the key, bounce pass to the right corner to McGee for 3, and that one no good. And Hall comes down with a rebound for the Wolves. Up into Cox. She'll go in for the put-up, and a foul on Breathitt County.
Lexi Combs, and that's her third, team first. 2 big free throws here. As you mentioned, coming up for Cox tonight. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line, has 3 points.
And Cox, first 1 of 2, bounces off.
Right in the middle of that Breathitt County pep section. They've come alive all of a sudden. They were mostly quiet there in the first half, taking it easy. See if they distract Cox here again.
And here comes the second one by Cox. It's no good. And a rebound, this time by Kanoe of Breathitt County. She'll get it off to Combs here. 7:25 to go in the third quarter. As Combs gets that one off to Kanoe on the right wing for Breathitt County. Kanoe over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey on the right corner. Out to Combs. Back out to Pelfrey. Back out to Combs. She'll fire a 3 and drains it for the Lady Bobcats.
That's her 4th 3 of the game, Tyler.
32-13 all Breathitt County, a 19-point lead for the Lady Bobcats. 6:57 to go, third quarter. Here comes Wolfe County as Harper Holbrook gets it up inside, spins around, gets it off to McGee, off to Cox. Cox dribbles, backs away. She's guarded by Brown at the moment. As Cox will get it off to Holbrook. Holbrook with it, drives in, put up, and that one bounces off. Stacy with a rebound for the Lady Bobcats. As Stacy gets that one off to Combs. Combs up across the timeline. Up inside, and a near steal in there by Bush of Wolfe County. She knocked it out, and possession stays with Breathitt County.
And now we'll have a substitution for Wolfe County. Coming in will be number 3, the 8th grader, the guard, averaging 2.1 points per game, 2 rebounds a game, Chloe Tyra. And as you mentioned, Tyler, Wolfe County's now gone to that zone, trying something different here early on, see if they can get Breathitt County to not get the hot hand from outside.
And Kanoe going to get it off to Combs, off to Pelfrey, out to Kanoe. They'll get it out to Combs, the left corner 3, and that one bounces off. And it is going to be Holbrook with a rebound for Wolfe County as Holbrook gets it up across the timeline with it for the Lady Wolves, guarded by Kanoe. 6:09 to go, third quarter. As Holbrook gets it off to Bush. Bush going to drive up inside, spins around. And a steal in there by Combs of Breathitt County as Combs goes in, one-hander bounces off. And it is going to be Chloe Tyra with a rebound for Wolfe County. She'll get a bounce pass in there to Holbrook. And she'll take her time and get it across the timeline for Wolfe County. As Holbrook up on the top of the key. Taking her time with the dribbling. She's being guarded directly in there by Kanoe. 1-2-2 zone here for Breathitt County defensively here. As Holbrook gets it up the left lane, works it up on the inside, goes in for the jumper, and that one cannot fall. And Stacy with a rebound for Breathitt County. And Stacy gets that one off to Pelfrey, cross-court pass to Combs. Combs going to bring it up top of the key. Pass to the right corner, Kanoe for 3 for Breathitt County. Bounces off, and Pelfrey with a rebound for the Lady Bobcats. She's double-teamed. A pass inside to Stacy, top of the key. Combs up inside to Brown, put up underneath, and got it for the Lady Bobcats.
Her 14th point of the game, and now Coach Wilson wants a 60-second timeout.
And we will take it with them. We're back in 60 seconds. This is the girls' 55th District High School Basketball Championship game from WCBJ, the Wolf.
Jackson Flowers, Highway 15 South in Jackson, Kentucky, would like to wish all of the teams the best of luck on their road tour-up this season. Jackson Flowers appreciate your business, and they're happy to support our high school students. Jackson Flowers also remind you they provide beautiful funeral arrangements when you want to offer your condolences to families after the loss of a loved one. Call 606-666-4009 or 606-272-0560 to place your order. That's Jackson Flowers, Highway 15 South in Jackson.
Barnett's Plumbing and Heating is a local family-owned business with over 35 years of experience. They offer services and have license for electrical work, plumbing work, heating and cooling work. They do septic tank installations and also work with sewer lines and gas lines. Give Ricky Barnett a call at 606-568-5226. That's 606-568-5226, and Ricky will take care of you pronto. That's Barnett's Plumbing and Heating, Jackson.
5:04 remaining, 34-13. Breathitt County up by 21. Wolfe County with the basketball, the largest lead of the game for Breathitt County is Breathitt County's in a 1-2-2 full court press to start this possession.
And it is Tyra going to inbound it for Wolfe County. She'll get it into Cox, and she'll bring it up to the top of the key for Wolfe County. And here comes Cox with it. Dribbles out to Holbrook. Holbrook with it for the Lady Wolves. Drives in. One-hander. Couldn't get that one to fall. And a foul on Breathitt County.
Skanoy, her first, team second. And again, Breathitt County standing this man. They've not let out of it too much tonight. They let the shot go there earlier. Now Holbrook, 1 of 2 tonight from the free throw line with 5 points and 3 rebounds.
First 1 of 2 for Holbrook. Bounces off.
Tough break there. Breathitt County now 2 of 11 as a team from the free throw line.
Holbrook going to give one more here for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County tonight. 4:51 to go in the third quarter. Breathitt County 34, Wolfe County 13. Girls 55th District Basketball Championship tonight. Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. Second free throw, Holbrook bounces off. And a rebound, Brown of Breathitt County. Here comes Brown, gets it off to Combs. As Combs will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bobcats here. She'll dribble. She'll get it off to Pelfrey. Pelfrey with it down on the left wing, being guarded by Bush. As Pelfrey dribbles, works it up inside, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Right there in front of our eyes, Tyra just getting a little aggressive there. That'll be the second team foul on Wolfe County. Liking it, getting into it there a little bit. Combs not enjoying it too much. See how that matchup plays out the rest of the game.
And it's Cannoli inbounding for Breathitt County. She'll get it into Lexi Combs, and looks like Combs stepped out with it. Turnover, and back over to Wolfe County.
Second turnover of the game for Breathitt County. Good defense there by Tyra. Got in the head of Combs a little bit. Again, they're getting physical. Very fun to see here.
It's Tyra inbounding to Holbrook now for Wolfe County, as Holbrook will drive it down the left lane, guarded by Cannoli. As Holbrook gets it across the timeline now, up to the left wing for Wolfe County, up inside. Out to the right wing to McGee. Top of the key to Tyra. 4:20 to go, third quarter. Tyra and a loose ball on the court on a near steal, and last touch by Holbrook of Wolfe County. Turnover on them, back to Breathitt County now.
Wolfe County only had 1 turnover in the first quarter. They've turned it over 8 times since then as Ona Hall checks back into the ball game, and coming out for Wolfe County will be Cheyenne McGee.
And it is going to be Miss Micah Canoe inbounding the basketball back into play for Breathitt County, inbounding to Combs. Combs bounce pass to Brown. Brown up underneath to Stacy. The put up counted for Stacy at Breathitt County, and a timeout. Breathitt County, 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is the girls' 55th District Basketball Championship on WCBJ, The Wolf.
February is still giving you the winter blahs. Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, ROSEBROS.com. See new Skechers Slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
4:08 remaining in the third quarter. It's Breathitt County with their largest lead at 36-13 by 23 there. I want to give a quick timeout reset for you. Wolfe County has used 2 30s and a 160. They have 2 timeouts left. Breathitt County has used a 60 and a 30. They have 3 timeouts left. And Wolfe County Breathitt stand in this full court press.
And it is going to be Cox for Wolfe County, getting it off to Hall. Hall gets it off to Holbrook. Holbrook going to fire a long jumper from the free throw line. No good. Bush with a rebound, though. One-hander good for Bush of Wolfe County.
7 points for her. Wolfe County needed that.
3:50 to go in the third quarter. Here comes the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County with it as Lexi Combs gets a pass off to Canoe now. Canoe dribbles. Gets it off to Pelfrey. As Pelfrey dribbles, being guarded by Holbrook. Pelfrey inside to Brown. Brown underneath to Stacy. The put up, and it bounces in for Stacy at Breathitt County.
Good ball movement there by the Lady Cats. Way to see that by Brown. Good court vision for the easy 2.
Holbrook drives inside, bounce pass to Cox, out on the left corner to Bush now for the Lady Wolves as Bush dribbles. Spins around, back over to Cox. Cox with it. Over now to Hall. Hall on the right wing for Wolfe County. Works it up inside, goes in, layup good for Ona Hall of Wolfe County.
Nice move and nice confidence for Hall. Her first points of the game. Way to take it from the wing all the way down to the block on the reverse. Good bucket there. Going to get some confidence for her.
Combs going to pass it to Belfry for the Lady Bobcats out to the left corner to Brown for three. She drains it for Breathitt County.
Nice.
41-17. Breathitt County out to a 24-point lead. Wolfe County with it. 2:43 to go in the third. As Holbrook gets it off now to Tyra. Tyra with it for the Lady Wolves on the right wing. Drives up toward the baseline. Out to the right corner to Hall. Works it up inside. Spins around. Goes up. Layup underneath. Couldn't get it in a foul on Breathitt County.
They're going to get this on Breathitt County. Stacy. Or no, I'm sorry, Brown. Be her second. Team third. Or I'm sorry, check that. My apologies. That's going to be on Lexi Combs.
On a Hall, first one of two. Bounces off for Wolfe County. She'll get one more.
And they changed it again, Tyler. My apologies. So the official foul they gave it to was Stacy. So that's her first. Team third. And substitutions coming in for the Lady Wolves. Holbrook back into the ball game. And I didn't catch the other player.
And the second free throw, Hall, is good. And Breathitt County going to bring the ball up the length of the floor here. Lexi Combs going to drive it down the middle across the timeline here. She'll get that one out to Kanoe, over to Pelfrey now, or rather Stacy. I'm sorry, Stacy off to Kanoe. Kanoe with it for the Lady Bobcats. Over now to Hayes into the game for the Lady Bobcats. Over to Kanoe. Back over to Combs now. 2:07 to go, third quarter. Combs bounce pass over to Kanoe. Steps against Breathitt County. Back over to Wolfe County.
Big turnover there, just a third turnover for Breathitt County. And good eyes there, Tyler. It was. I thought Wolfe County had a sub, but I was writing a stat down. You're right. Hayes came in there for Breathitt County. Hayes tonight got a little foul trouble there in the first half, and she's been spending some time on the bench since then. See what she does for the Lady Cats in this half.
Harper Holbrook with it for Wolfe County. Over to Miranda Cox on the left wing. 1:50 to go, third quarter. As Cox stands there for Wolfe County, looking for the pass to get it to. She'll get it to Holbrook. She'll work up inside, one-hander. Bounces in for Harper Holbrook for Wolfe County.
7 points for her. Nice take for Holbrook to go right to the rim, not afraid, and attacked it. Paid off.
1:30 to go, third quarter. Breathitt County brings the ball up the length of the floor. Lexi Combs pass to Kanoe, over to Stacy on the right wing, guarded by Holbrook. Right corner to Hayes. Hayes up inside to Brown, and we're going to have a foul on Wolfe County.
It's going to be a reach there on Miranda Cox, and that is going to be her second, just the first team or third team foul for the Lady Wolves in this quarter.
And it is going to be Miss Brown inbounding to Hayes for Breathitt County. Inside to Stacy. Stacy spins around, and we're going to have a steps against Stacy. Breathitt County's the call. Back over to Wolfe County.
Solid defense by the Lady Wolves. McGee there down low caused some frustration for Stacy. Excellent call right in the eyes of John Stacy. Tough break there for the Lady Cats.
Harper Holbrook going to inbound it for Wolfe County to Hall, out to Cox. Cox across the timeline with it for the Lady Wolves. 1:10 to go, third quarter. Miranda Cox with it as she dribbles. Bounce pass over to Holbrook. Holbrook on the top of the key for Wolfe County. Holbrook going to fire a three. Bounces off. Brown with a rebound for Breathitt County and a whistle.
They're going to get this on Wolfe County's Cox. That's her third, team fourth.
59.7 seconds remains in the third quarter. Breathitt County 41, Wolfe County 20 your score. As we're going to have Lexi Combs bringing the ball up the length of the floor here for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County. Pass to Kanoe, over to Stacy. Stacy gets it off to Hayes for a three from the right corner, and she gets it for the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County just like that.
That was a good shot. She squared up, knocked it down. She's going to be big for the Lady Cats in the regional tournament.
Harper Holbrook tried to get a pass there to Cox. She almost lost control of it, but she got it, though. Pass over to Bush, though, for Wolfe County. Bounce pass to Holbrook at the baseline. She's out on the right corner, being guarded by Stacy. 27 seconds. McGee for three for Wolfe County. Bounces off. And it is going to be Combs with a rebound for Breathitt County. Here comes Lexi Combs toward the baseline. One-hander. Put up, couldn't get it. And it is going to be Cox with a rebound for Wolfe County. Down to 13 seconds. Here comes Harper Holbrook. Holbrook going to bring it up the left wing, out on the left corner to Bush. Or rather, this is going to be a two if she hits it, and she does for Wolfe County. As it was a two, her foot was over the line, and that does in the third quarter. So we have played three complete. As it is, Breathitt County 44, Wolfe County 22. Girls action And we will be back in 1 minute for the fourth and final quarter of the girls' 55th District High School Basketball Championship on WCBJ, the Wolf.
Here's George Minks with Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. George, it's been a crazy year in the car business.
Yes, it has, Randy. You need to come up here and check us out at Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. We have got a whole lot full of new inventory and the best prices on pre-owned inventory.
George, are you still buying vehicles?
Yes, we're buying them every single day. We've got a whole team just dedicated to finding vehicles. Go to our website, timshortchrysler.net, where you will find the best prices of any pre-owned car in the state of Kentucky, guaranteed.
Tim Short Chrysler, Hazard.
If February is still giving you the winter blahs, Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm and show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, ROSEBROS.com. See new Skechers Slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
44-22 as we get ready to start the fourth and final quarter as Breathitt County leads it over the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves will have the ball going left to right on your radio dial. Again, trailing 44-22. Let's see what they dial up here as it's the final quarter.
Hall will inbound it to Holbrook now for Wolfe County as Holbrook will get it up to Ona Hall now. As Hall will have it for Wolfe County. Loose ball. It's maintained in there, though, by Hall. She'll get it out to the right corner to McGee. McGee gets it off to Bush on the top of the key, and steps called against Wolfe County. Back over to Breathitt County.
Just a 10th turnover. We've only seen 14 turnovers total in this game. Wolfe County was really disciplined throughout all the first quarter. Kept it close there for a little bit. It was 12-9 the last time it was close. It's been Breathitt County since it was 17-12 since then. And now the Lady Cats with another possession to extend that score out.
Belfry to Combs to Hayes to Belfry out to the right corner to, looks like they're Brown, and a steal by McGee of Wolfe County as McGee gets the steal, gets it off to Hall. Over to Holbrook now, 7:22 to go. Breathitt 44, Wolfe 22. As it is Holbrook on the top of the key for Wolfe County. She'll get it out to Bush. Bush on the left wing, guarded by Belfry. Bush spins around, loses control, maintains the basketball, and a steal, and we're going to have a whistle here.
We're going to have a foul on Breathitt County's Harper Allen, who has checked into the game, the junior. Her second time in action tonight. Crowd not happy with the call, but that's the first team foul on Breathitt County.
And Ona Hall going to inbound it for Wolfe County back into Holbrook. As Holbrook will bring it up to the top of the key. Hits it into Cox. Cox on the inside. Back out left wing to Holbrook. She'll drive out to the left corner. Back out left wing to Cox for Wolfe County. Up inside. Spins around. And a turnover, Wolfe County back over to Breathitt County.
Yeah, double dribble there. Hesitated just slightly when she was trying to post Brown up away from the basket. Another turnover, costly turnover for the Lady Wolves.
And it's Lexi Combs bringing the ball up the length of the floor here for the Lady Bobcats at Breathitt County here. 6:45 to go in regulation as Combs brings it up on the left wing up inside to Brown. And we're going to have a jump ball on the floor.
They'll stay with Breathitt County. And just great defense there by Miranda Cox just to get in there to disrupt the flow of Brown. Now we'll see what they do here, Breathitt County, after the jump ball.
And it's Brown inbounding to Belfry from the right corner for a three. Can't get it. Brown rebound. Put up, rolls in for Brown of Breathitt County.
She's got 19 in the game to go along with 9 rebounds. And she gets one more, she'll have a double-double.
And it is Breathitt County 46, Wolfe County 22 here in girls action. 6:20 left as Hall will get a pass and a steal in there by Breathitt County's Hayes with the steal. Turnover for Wolfe County as Hayes gets it off to Combs. Combs goes in with a put-up, couldn't get it. And she'll get the rebound, though. Loose ball maintained in there by Allen. Off to Belfry for 3. Bounces off, rebound. Hayes put up and bounces off. Brown rebound, put up, rolls off. And ball out of bounds. And last touch, Wolfe County back stays with Breathitt.
And congratulations, Macy Brown, by my count, of course, unofficially, but what I've had tonight by 19-10. Great night for the sophomore, or junior, excuse me.
Brown to Hayes. One-hander good for Hayes in Breathitt County. 48-22. Breathitt pushes their lead out to 26. Wolfe County brings the ball up the length of the floor. 5:45 left. Holbrook over to Bush. Bush on the left wing for Wolfe County. Out to the top of the key here to Hall. Breathitt in the 1-2-2 zone. And the pass over to Holbrook and a whistle. And a foul is called.
Again, that's going to be on Allen, her second, team second. 5:35 remaining, the largest lead of the game for Breathitt County at 48-22. Wolfe County has never led in this game. They got it close to 12-9 there back in the first quarter.
Hall going to inbound it to Holbrook now for Wolfe County. 5:30 to go in regulation as Harper Holbrook will dribble. She's guarded by Allen. Holbrook goes in, jumper, one-hander, good for Harper Holbrook of Wolfe County.
Give her 9 points to go along with 3 rebounds. She's had a really good game tonight attacking the basket.
And it is going to be Lexi Combs. Going to get it up here on the top of the key with a pass to the left to Pelfrey. Out of the left corner to Hayes for 3 for Breathitt County. She nails that one smoothly for the Lady Bobcats. 51-24, 27-point lead for the Lady Bobcats. Here comes Wolfe County. Harper Holbrook down the left lane for the Lady Wolves. As Holbrook bounce pass to Bush. Bush spins around, goes up inside, layup underneath, rolls off, and a rebound in there, this time by Pelfrey of Breathitt County. As Pelfrey will come down with it. She'll bring it up across the timeline for the Lady Bobcats. Pass out to the left wing here to Allen. Over to Pelfrey on the top of the key. Pelfrey brings it out right wing, the bounce pass in to Hayes. Hayes, one-hander, goes in for Hayes of Breathitt County.
She's having a great half, Tyler. She has 10 points all scored in this half with 2 threes and 1 rebound to go with that.
Harper Holbrook with it now for Wolfe County as Holbrook goes in with a put-up and could not get that one to fall. Combs with a rebound for Breathitt County as Combs drives up inside, gets it out to Hayes, and we're going to have a foul on Wolfe County.
This will be the first team foul on Wolfe County in this half. Or, excuse me, Breathitt County, my apologies. Or no, Wolfe County, and that's going to be on Wolfe County's McGee. That'll be her third.
Hayes will be at the line shooting 2 for Breathitt County. First one of 2 goes in for Hayes.
Check that. That'll be her second foul. Hayes, nice move. Hayes having a great half. Couple substitutions in as Pelfrey out, as well as Allen for Wolfe County or Breathitt County. Hall out for the Lady Wolves.
And the second free throw, Hayes of Breathitt County, is good. 55-24, Breathitt County out to a 31-point lead. 4 minutes left to go as Wolfe County will bring the ball up the length of the floor here as Harper Holbrook gets it across the timeline. Brings it out to the top of the key. Works it up inside. Layup underneath. Couldn't get it. And a foul on Breathitt County.
It's going to be on Kanoy, and that will be her second, team third. And I was going to say Riley Holland, the 7th grader, wearing number 10 in for Wolfe County, averaging 1.3 points per game and 3.8 rebounds a game.
Holbrook, the first one of 2 is up for the Wolves, and it's no good. And Holbrook will get one more from the charity stripe for the Lady Wolves tonight.
She's shooting 1 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 9 points. Looking for point number 10 here.
Second free throw, Holbrook is good.
Return to Lady Wolves, 55.
And now back in for Wolfe County will be Miranda Cox.
And it will be Brown inbounding to Combs now for Breathitt County as Combs will get it up across the timeline here for the Lady Bobcats. 3:42 to go in regulation. Combs being guarded by Tyra. Combs on the right wing for the Lady Bobcats. Dribbles. Wolfe County in the 2-3 zone. As Combs spins around on the inside, right corner, Kanoe a long 2. If she nails it, no good. Cox with a rebound and gets it off to Tyra for Wolfe County. Over to Holbrook. As Holbrook dribbles up to the top of the key. Works it up inside. Gets it off to McGee. Right wing 3. Can't get it. And a rebound, Combs of Breathitt County. Combs long, got let pass to Hayes. Wide open to the basket. One-hander bounces off and a foul on Wolfe County.
Beyond Bush, her second, team second. And Hayes goes to the line tonight for 2 free throws where she's 2 of 2 with 12 points. She's really turned it on in this half. Way past her season average in points.
Hayes, the first one of 2 for Lady Bobcats, is bouncing out.
And now makes Breathitt County 8 of 11 as a team from the free throw line tonight. Tough break there as it was just, like you said, just in and out, almost down.
Second free throw, Hayes. In as it bounces in for Hayes there. Barely, but it went in as it's 56-25. All Breathitt. Here's Wolfe County. Tyra into Holbrook now. Holbrook down the left lane with it. Going to get it across the timeline. 3 minutes to go. As Holbrook up on the top of the key. Fires a three for Wolfe County. Drains it.
Nice three. That's her first three of the game. Way to square up. Nice knockdown shot there for the freshman.
56-28. Breathitt County still in control of this one in the basketball. As Combs in the top of the key, loose ball, and a foul going to be called.
It's going to be on Tyra, her second, team third. You know, tonight, Breathitt County 8 of 18 as a team from beyond the arc. When Holbrook knocked that one down, that just made Wolfe County 2 of 10 from the free throw line. They're 4 of 16 as a team. And Breathitt County 9 of 12.
And it is going to be Hayes inbounding to Combs now for Lady Bobcats. 2:30 to go in this one before we put this one in the history books tonight. And they'll get that one off to Kanoe. Kanoe drives in one-hander, bounces off, and it is Wolfe County with a rebound. Harper Holbrook driving wide open here to the basket. Holbrook, a put up, bounces off. Ball out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch, Wolfe County back over to the Lady Bobcats.
And it goes down the steps. I thought we would see one last night go down the steps as Belfry checks back in for Kanoe for Breathitt County. But great hustle there by Hayes to run down there. It took her no time to get it. But I've seen that ball go down there a few times here, Tyler, and it normally takes people a while to get it. But good heads-up play there by Hayes, and I'm glad she didn't get hurt coming back up the steps.
And it is going to be Lexi Combs with it down the right lane across the timeline for Breathitt County. Down to 2 minutes left. Breathitt 56, Wolfe 28. In the girls' 55th District Championship game, Combs going to work it up inside over to Brown. Brown backs away to the top of the key. Up underneath to Stacy. Stacy going to go in for the put-up. It's no good, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Their fourth team foul, and they're going to get this on McGee, and now this will be her third foul of the game. And now going to the free throw line, as you mentioned there, 1 of 2 tonight is Charlie Stacy, 6 rebounds and 5 points.
And the first 1 of 2 for Stacy bounces off for the Lady Bobcats. Stacy will get one more here. The charities drop tonight. Second free throw, good for Stacy of Breathitt County. 57-28. Breathitt back out to a 29-point lead, and Wolfe for the basketball, 1:49 left. As Tyra will inbound to Holbrook for the Lady Wolves. Holbrook down the middle across the timeline. Brings it out to the top of the key. 2-3 zone by Breathitt County on the defense. And a turnover and a steal by Breathitt County. Hayes with the steal. And a loose ball maintained by Hayes, though, with the Lady Bobcats. So we're now to Belfry on the right wing. And
just a little bit of a separation between Hayes and Tyra here. They're sorting it out. As both ladies walk away, we'll see what we get the call is from Gay. So they're going to call a double foul on Hayes and Tyra for both teams. And now coming in for Breathitt County will be number 13, Emily Miller. She's a junior. And also number 2, Lindy Allen. She is a junior. And also as well in for Breathitt County, Bella Napier, wears number 11. And trying to get some other ones here. Still in the back end is Harper Allen. And we'll get that other player here in just a moment for Breathitt County, as that's actually going to be a number 13 there. I believe you said her Emily Miller in.
Yes. It's Miller. She'll get it off to Harper Allen. And Allen with it on the right wing, guarded by Tyra, 1:10 left. And a turnover still by McGee of Wolfe County over to Harper Holbrook now, as Holbrook will get it up the middle across the timeline up toward the top of the key. Down to 1 minute left.
Haley Moore is the other player that I missed, the junior. She wears number 21 for Breathitt County. Wonder if she's related to Tiffany, our producer, or our camera lady.
Could be. A lot of them are related at Eastern Kentucky, and the ball is out of bounds by Wolfe County there, and possession back in favor of Breathitt County, as it is going to be, it looks like here. Allen getting it off to Lindy and Harper Allen, both in the game for Breathitt County. So got 2 Allens in the game. Harper Allen to Lindy Allen for 3 for Breathitt, and the shot is up, no good. Rebound in there by the Bobcats, and it's good by Bella Napier of Breathitt County for the put-up.
Her first points of the game. Great basket there.
30 seconds left. Breathitt County going to be your 2026 girls 55th District basketball champions tonight, as Cox goes in for a put-up for Wolfe County. It bounces in. And we're down to 17 seconds, and we've got a whistle, and we're going to have some substitutions coming in for Breathitt County.
It's going to be Jaylee Noble wearing number 24, the sophomore. Also, Anna Watts, the freshman, wearing number 33. And we believe one more came in also, and number 1, the 8th grader, Logan Harold. And Wolfe County with substitutions coming in. Number 23, Trinity Roberts. And also on top of that as well, too, we have number 11 in, Aubrey Collinsworth. And also into the game will be Riley Holland for the Lady Wolves. Check the other ones here in just a moment, Tyler.
Lindy Allen gets it off now, too. It looks like in the game for Breathitt County is Anna Watts, and a steal by Trinity Roberts of Wolfe County. 3 seconds, Roberts to put up, and it rolls off, and that's your ball game. And the Breathitt County Lady Bobcats are going to be your 2026 girls 55th District High School basketball champions with a win over Wolfe County tonight. 59-30 is your final here from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. Let's send it back to the station now for about a 4-minute break, and we'll give you the final stats, and we'll wrap up tonight's broadcast from Jackson here in 4 minutes on WCBJ, The Wolf.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson, for all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project. They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturdays, 8 until noon for your convenience. So, 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
Here's George Minks with Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. George, it's been a crazy year in the car business.
Yes, it has, Randy. You need to come up here and check us out at Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. We have got a whole lot full of new inventory and the best prices on pre-owned inventory.
George, are you still buying vehicles?
Yes, we're buying them every single day. We've got a whole team just dedicated to finding vehicles. Go to our website, timshortchrysler.net, where you will find the best prices of any pre-owned car in the state of Kentucky, guaranteed.
Tim Short Chrysler, Hazard.
Hey, Appalachia. We should probably admit this. We're kind of obsessed with you. The mountains, the back roads, the small towns, and the people. We've been everywhere together. At Appalachian Wireless, we built a network just for you, with local people who actually answer the phone. Can you imagine that? So this February, why settle for temporary with a big carrier who doesn't really know you? Go with the one who's loyal, local, and totally in love with Appalachia. Appalachian Wireless. So this connection, it's the real deal. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Don't let pain slow you down. At Hazard ARH Orthopedics, we specialize in diagnosing, treating, and repairing bones, joints, and connective tissue. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, our expert team offers the latest non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Plus, no referral is needed. That's right, you can schedule you at Hazard ARH Orthopedics by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Go far.
Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045, or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. big on commitment.
Your local Wolfe County Farm Bureau agents in Campton are Susan Cable and Roy Kelly, 606-668-3485.
This is Jeff Hamilton. My wife Jessica Moore Hamilton and I were recently blessed to purchase the Breathitt Funeral Home. We believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final service within a reasonable budget. We welcome the opportunity to price match, and we offer pre-need burial policies that lock in the price and are transferable like all pre-arrangements. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
And the final score here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum on the riverbanks in Jackson at Breathitt County High School, 59-30. The Breathitt County Lady Cats get the win over the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. Now when these two teams since 2006 meet in the district tournament, now give that nod to Breathitt County in the 13 meetings, 10-3. Overall, I forgot to say since 2000, when you look at the history between these two teams in 60 games, Breathitt County had it 40-20 coming into the game, now 41-20 in the last 61 matchups. And congratulations, Breathitt County, for making it not only 3 district championships in a row, but really winning it several times over the last several years here. You've won, the Lady Cats have won a total of 6 since 2017. You go with 17, 19, and 2021, and then 2024 here through 2026. Also winning in 06, 08, 09, and 11 against the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. And now we'll break down the stats. Early on, Wolfe County kept it really close. It was 7-0 or 7-2 early on, or 5-2, excuse me. Actually, it was tied one time in this game outside of 0 at 2-2. Breathitt County jumped out to a 7-2 lead. The closest the Lady Cats could, or Wolves could get it then, was 12-9. And then after that, it was 17-12. Breathitt County stormed it open to close the second half on a 11-1 run, and that really turned the tide in the game. Wolfe County shot 2 of 10 as a team from beyond the arc. Breathitt County was 8 of 19. Wolfe County had 2 blocks tonight. And on top of that as well, too, we'll look at the individual stats. First, the scores by quarter, though. After one quarter, it was 9-6 Breathitt County. They led it 28-13 at halftime and 44-22 at the end of the third quarter, and holding on to win here 59-30. First, for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County, Ona Hall. She shot 1 of 4 from the free throw line, had 3 points and 3 rebounds. Hannah Bush was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 9 points and 2 rebounds. Miranda Cox, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, had 5 points and 4 rebounds. Cheyenne McGee, she had 2 rebounds tonight. And Harper Holbrook, she was 2 of 6 from the free throw line. She finished with 13 points, led all Lady Wolves scores, and had 4 rebounds. Chloe Tyra had 1 rebound in the game. Wolfe County, big stat here, shot 4 of 16 as a team from the free throw line tonight. And now for the Lady Wolves, Lady Cats of Breathitt County. Lexi Combs, she was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 13 points and 3 rebounds. Tinley Hayes stepped up big, was shot 3 of 4 from the free throw line, had 13 points and 1 rebound. Macy Brown, she led all scorers in the game and had a double-double, 19 points to go along with 10 rebounds. Alexis Pelfrey, 1 point. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds. Micah Kanoy, 5 points and 2 rebounds. Charlie Stacy, 6 points, was 2 of 4 from the free throw line to go along with 6 rebounds. Bella Napier got 2 points there in the fourth quarter. And then Jaylee Noble pulled down a rebound. The rebounds for the Lady Cats, the rebound total was Breathitt County 27-16. They shot 10 of 14 as a team from the free throw line. That's a big stat there. And then Breathitt County had 7 turnovers tonight to Wolfe County's 14 turnovers overall. And Breathitt County sweeps the Lady Wolves in the season series this year. Maybe they could meet in the region, but that would have to be in the championship game. And just both teams now get to punch that ticket as everyone will eagerly await the draw Friday morning. I know you'll be here, Tyler, you and Tiffany, and safe travels down here. But big win here for Breathitt County, and we'll see what the rest of the districts are throughout the week. And it's going to be a very fun, entertaining matchup over at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex there at Knott County. And Breathitt County goes to 17-7 on the season. Wolfe County falls to 11-17, and just thank you for having me along tonight, Tyler. It was a very fun game, and Wolfe County gave it their all. Breathitt County gave it their all. And I hope both of these teams do the best that they possibly can, representing the 55th District in the 14th Region Tournament. And, partner, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night as we'll see a rematch between Breathitt County and Wolfe County here at 7 o'clock, and should be all the fun. And also just want to give just a thanks to everybody that tuned us in tonight here on WCBJ. And, again, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Anthony. My pleasure. And before we go any further, let's go ahead and thank everybody involved with tonight's broadcast. A big thanks to Michael Bolden back at Studio Controls, getting us on the radio, our radio producer tonight. Also, a big thanks to Tiffany Moore on site with our online video streaming on Facebook and YouTube of tonight's game. Big thanks to our sponsors. Big thanks to Randy Thompson that gives us the opportunity to do these games for you. And a big thanks to everybody that has tuned in and been a part of this one. Once again, your final score tonight, Breathitt County wins the 2026 Girls 55th District Championship over Wolfe County 59-30. And we will rejoin you all right back here from Jackson tomorrow night at around 6:50 as we'll begin our coverage of the boys 55th District Championship game between Breathitt County and Wolfe County. And for everybody here involved in this one, this is the Wolfman saying good night. God bless. Thanks for tuning in to WCBG.